Not too often I stray from my video topics of Ford EXPs and Mercury LN7s, but today is the birthday of my blue 82 that I restored last year. It turned 39 today, so I celebrated with an hour-long drive, and I drove out to an interesting place not too far away. This is well, it was a train accident. We don't know much about it other than some cars atop the track, and then they just scattered all over this field. And because of that, this field can't be farmed on at the moment because all this is here. Now, all this came here in December when there was, a couple feet of snow. And since then, they drug all this around. They emptied out most of these, and then they just left them all here, kind of organized. The aerial photos are pretty neat, but yeah, this is just, it's very weird. It's a whole train. There's 20 or so cars, and they've all just been left here. I presume it's because scrap is worth absolutely nothing right now, so no one's even bothering to dispose of these. Because to move every single one of these suckers, you can imagine, will cost a fortune. And with scrap only being $30 a ton right now, well, yeah, there'd be thousands of dollars of scrap here. However, the cost to move each one of these, I'm sure, is close to 5 to 10 grand maybe to move each one of the cars. But it's pretty neat because some are intact like that. That yellow rail box, completely intact. It even landed the right side up. But other cars like that big old reefer car back there, you can see that the front end was torn off some. So maybe a car had pulled away with it, but they had took the trucks off all these critters and they left them here laying on the field. Maybe they'll come back after those. Some of them are actually fairly fresh yet, but it's very interesting to say the least, especially that they haven't moved these yet. They've been sitting here since December, and the time I'm filming this is July 10th, I think. All this stuff's just scattered around, and the field is reclaiming all of it. Nature will absorb it in a few decades, eventually. But for a while, it'll just sit here. I don't know when any of this will be moved. I should add, I believe this is the UP line. It's either Union Pacific or Canadian National, and I don't think it's Canadian National, but I could be wrong. So it is just the weirdest thing. I've never seen it before, but now I've seen one train accident when I was younger. It happened in my hometown. A small train of like 6-8 cars had come off the rails just in town, and we were able to get up on top of a hill to see all the fire trucks scrambling out there to put down fires because there were some big gaping flames or whatever they were hauling. I have no idea. I was only about four or five at the time, but I just find this so fascinating. But it was a beautiful day. Friggin' beautiful day. For the last 2 weeks, it's been over 90 degrees out with 90% humidity. Today, a balmy high of 75, maybe 30-40% humidity. It's just been beautiful. So, went out for a drive, did a couple errands on my way, and then I stopped here. Now, I'm not going to walk through any of that because it's, all that brush, you can see it's as tall as some of these wheels, which are about 2 feet tall. So a lot of that stuff's up above my knees. I don't want to get caught in something because you can't really see what's underneath the weeds. It hides trucks pretty good. You can imagine what kind of small crap it'll hide that could really poke a hole through my shoe or cut me up real bad in some other fashion. But just wanted to document this because It's nothing I ever see. I mean, this is incredible. I'd love to, just run out and climb on top of all these, but that's irresponsible, unsafe, and I don't need to. And it's not worth the risk. But especially with my car being here, I don't want someone coming out and doing something stupid while I'm out playing around in a grain hopper or a sand hopper. So, but anyhow, I'll put an end to this video. Just wanted to show this. It was really cool. So, fun day. Happy 39th birthday. One of my closest friends.